Hi ladies, I'm going to ramble through the different products that I've been accumulating, anticipating this moment of confronting weight loss. So when the doctor recommended this pill that was by prescription, and I analyzed the ingredients, because I said, I don't want a medication, but it's a prescription for some reason. There were 2 ingredients in the product, and the product had this cellulose powder, and it had citric acid, or is that citric? Yeah, citric acid. And they're in capsules, and you were supposed to take 6 capsules a day, 3 times a day, and all this would do was somehow reduce your appetite. Well, the price that they wanted was astronomical versus I'm going to make my own capsules, or in reality, just get 1/8 of a teaspoon or whatever it is. I do have to figure that out and go back and see how much they had in the dosing. But I am going to start these 2, which are just a natural, healthy appetite suppressant. Okay, now this was something I bought a while ago. It actually tastes pretty good for what it is. It's prebiotics, probiotics, and green superfoods. And Activated Jew is the name of it. I've seen it on the internet. It doesn't taste bad at all. You're supposed to take it in the morning on an empty stomach, and they give you a scoop, you know, so you can measure it out. And I forget what, boy, it's hard to read. Green superfoods, metabolic enhancing blend, antioxidant blend, super balancing support, which I got some huge cravings, and it doesn't appear that I have diabetes, but I've got the cravings that won't stop my eating. It's got astragalus, which that I know is an immune builder, and it's got some liver. Oh, look at it. It's got thistle seed extract. That's great. Okay, so I knew there was a reason I bought it. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. Then I had gone somewhere and was looking at different types of collagen, just because, you know, as you age, and I've gotten my face lasered just a little bit, so this is the good that's the good thing. You could have seen it before. Then at the health food store, I bought all of this a while ago, but I just haven't had the initiative to do it, and I'm doing it now. So this is very unusual, because I always try to find homeopathic, organic, natural alternatives over medication, because I'm not a medication nut. And this is a particular, supports appetite and metabolism. And I looked at it. It says, modern research has shown that Garcinia may play a role in fat metabolism and support optimal weight when used in conjunction with diet and exercise. So there we go, ladies. So I'm going to be taking that. I just have to figure out how I can do all of this to not upset my stomach. Then I joined, because my stomach gets upset real easy. Then I joined... boy, oh boy, I'm forgetting it. It's a program you put, Noom, N-O-O-M, and they were advertising this little kit, which I have not done yet, and it was only $50. Some people felt $50 was out of line. Sorry, see, this is my stomach. When I start taking stuff, it's just, you know, but this measures your vital hormone levels that affect your weight and energy. So it was only $50. It was by Everly Well, and I bought it for that price through Zoom. And some people said it was too expensive, but the reality is, other people said if your doctors aren't willing to give you those tests, which a lot of them are not, then it's way more than 50. So for me, for 50, it was easy. It looks as though you're going to collect blood and you're collecting saliva, and you have to do it at the right time, and then it will tell you what its finding is. So I should very shortly here wake up one morning before I do anything. My understanding is I have to do this right upon waking and getting out of bed, before you move and before you eat, which means I'd have to put it right next to the bed, and it will know what your numbers look like for the last 12 hours. Okay, I'm looking at everything. The only other thing that I want to throw in here, but I'm not exactly sure, and I have to do research, is I've always heard a lot of good things about this brand. Is this Bragg's? No, this isn't Bragg's. Hoger Farm. It's organic. Okay. Organic apple cider vinegar. And I don't really know what that plays a role in, but in my past memory, it says it plays a role in weight loss and digestion and things like that. So those are all my goodies. I'm sure I'll have other things. I've been going to Costco and buying huge amounts of fish. And I'm learning how to cook the fish the way I like it. Only buy the type of fish I like, which is white and firm and ocean raised, not farm raised, and cooking it a way I like it. So one of the things that I am doing is I got a whole mixture of nuts with spices, with panko, there's a fuzz in the air, panko breadcrumbs. I took the nuts and put them in the food processor to chop them up. I threw in the spices and I threw in the panko and I mixed it up, and I have a tub of this topping ready. I like my foods. I'm going to get a chapstick here. Sorry, you guys. I like my foods overcooked, dead. I can't help it. And so I'm finding exactly the right temperature for the way I need my fish cooked. I'm also buying tons of vegetables and fruits. I got to get my sugar cravings under control. I got to. I have very little alcohol intake, although when I do go to Italy, I will be enjoying my Prosecco and maybe red wines. And I'm starting my journey. 61 years old, was an athlete at my peak at 40. And I've had a couple of peaks, but they don't last long because of the disability. I don't always have a good self-control. I want it all and I want it now. And that tends to make me push myself, and then I have relapses. But this time I've got a bunch of women my age supporting me as I do this. And because I'm making videos and showing you, I've got to be accountable for being responsible and not trying to overdo it. So anyway, that's it. Follow me on Travel from the Inside Out here on YouTube, on Facebook. My website is travelfromtheinsideout.org, so you can see what I do. And I'm building all of this since moving back into the United States in 2021 and trying to adjust to this crazy American life after I've lived in a hilltop village, having an amazing life over there. Even though I was disabled and sick all the time, it was amazing. Okay, bye you guys.